It's Queen of Light 1111 here with your Wednesday reading. Um, Before I get started, as a reminder, if you want to book a session with me, please go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. And if you have any questions or want to email me, there is a link on my website where you can email me directly and ask me any questions. As a reminder, I'm also on Instagram. I do post free readings on Instagram. And my username there is Queen of Light 1111. So please follow me if you're not already doing so. So before we get started, I want to just quickly share with you. This is going to be a little bit of a challenging reading, okay? This is, remember on Monday, not the last reading, we had the feminine and the death's energy as the underlying energy. It is there again. We had her in very heavy energy around, the Ten of Wands. There was, the Five of Pentacles. She's still processing, the abandonment and rejection from the past. She's still looking for judgment. And the Queen of Wands has shown up yet again in her space. But this time, last time it was in the heart space, and now it's in the 3D. And so what I'm really, really getting from the feminine side, and also not only from the 3D messages, but also just from from the from the 3D space and then 3D messages is I think she's going to be looking to move on at this time from this relationship. I think she's going to look to disconnect. On the masculine side, he's still very much, wanting to continue to communicate with her. He has the Two of Cups in his heart space, but we have a little energy in the 3D space where there might be some secrets, okay? There might be some mysteries, some behaviors, all based around his own fears, but it is not sitting well with the feminine, and she has withdrawn. So I just wanted to give you that update while I still feel like that maybe there's hope for this connection based on, some future energies, but there is, we really can't put a timeline on the future. What I would really say is go by what is happening today and what is in the current energy, because the current energy is what changes the future energies. So, I don't know, maybe on Friday it could be a little different, but today there is a bit of a struggle on the feminine side based on some secrets that the masculine may be keeping, and it is really sending her into a space where she's in the Queen of Swords energy, she's in the Queen of Wands energy, and she's very much looking to take her power and move on. Remember, on Monday I said she wants to take her toys and leave with this Queen of Wands energy, and now she is very much evolved this energy into the 3D space, and she's coming into her power. Not that she wasn't in it before, but she very much, she's kind of done. She's done with the wait. She felt like once they started communicating, things would start to move quicker. They would start to, maybe heal quicker, and I don't know if that's necessarily unrealistic expectations. It doesn't matter because this is what it's in the cards today. It's just not happening fast enough, or at least it's not happening in the most, in the most manner of integrity, okay? We have a lot of threes here. While I did not get karmic partner or third-party situations or anything like that in the space, there may be some disruption or some delays being caused by other interference, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine is the Wheel of Fortune. So again, he's very much wanting to start a new cycle with his feminine. He wants to start a new cycle. He's always, he's been wanting to do that. He's been in that space for a long time now. He wants to start a new cycle with her, okay? In her underlying energy, as I mentioned, she is in the death's energy. This relationship has died, okay? And it needs to be completely transformed. But I'm really I'm getting the death card twice for her. She has it here in her underlying energy. Then she also has it in the 3D message for the masculine around, you know, balancing the scales. Like if it doesn't happen, this relationship is dead. It is over. So she's very much in that energy. I'm not taking it honestly with the way these cards are, that there's like, oh, this transformation can occur. No, I'm getting that in her space. This relationship is over. Okay. So again, it's because things aren't happening quick enough. It's because people are not operating probably with the most integrity. I'm not saying that they're doing anything wrong. All I'm saying is that there are some secrets because people are not communicating properly. And when you've had the issues that this collective has had, you know, communication, integrity, honesty, open communication is very, very critical. Otherwise, it sends people back into places where they start reeling and they're done. Okay, they make decisions and they're done. So he's in the Wheel of Fortune, wanting to start a new cycle with the Divine Feminine. She's really processing this out of her system. She wants it over, despite how she feels in her heart that he is her person, that she loves him. It doesn't matter, because in her space, in the 3D space, and how this relationship makes her feel, she's going to choose to walk away. Okay, so in the headspace for the Divine Masculine, we have the 8 of Wands, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Cups. So here we got 2 threes, okay? And what we have here is the 8 of Wands. First and foremost is, you know, he wants to keep talking to her. He wants to keep communicating with her. He wants to keep traveling to her. So he very much is in this space where in his headspace, he wants to stay in her energy, okay? He wants a new cycle with this Wheel of Fortune. He wants to start a new cycle with her, okay? So he wants to continue to talk to her. He wants to continue to see her, travel to her, because he feels like he's learned, right? He wants to work as a team. He wants to work as a team. He wants to come together. He wants to make her this solid offer with the Ace of Pentacles. And, you know, he wants reunion, okay? So he wants, in his headspace, you know, he wants to continue to talk to her. He wants to be with her. He wants to work with her as a team. He wants to make a solid offer. And he wants reunion, okay? 3 of Cups. But 3 of Cups also means that, you know, maybe he wants to keep it a little bit casual. I didn't get that right away. I just feel like, you know, he wants to make this offer with the 3 of Pentacles. He wants to work with her. He feels like he's learned in his headspace, okay? And, you know, he wants to keep moving forward in this relationship. All right, here's where she's at. In her headspace, 10 of Wands, completely burdened. She's burdened. She has every wand on her back. She's burdened by this, okay? It's, you know, he may think, because he has this 8 of Wands in his headspace, he may be thinking that, oh, I'm communicating at exactly the right amount of effort that, you know, that I should be giving to this situation. And in her mind, she's like, no, it's not enough effort. You've not made enough effort towards me. And so in my mind, this lack of effort, which shows me how committed you are to this relationship, is now burdening me. And it's burdening me, and I'm kind of interested in this new beginning now. And this Ace of Wands, she wants to end this cycle, because the 10 came out and then you have the Ace. And so she wants to end this cycle, okay? She wants to end this cycle of burden of this relationship, and she wants this new beginning, fresh new energy, like put some energy into this relationship with me, okay? Because right now you're burdening me. And so she's waiting. She's got a lot of fire energy, a lot of wands for her, okay? And she came out as the Queen of Wands. So 3 of Wands is, hey, I've put it out there. Now I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this effort, this new energy. And because you're not doing it, it's burdening me. It's burdening my mind. Get moving already. This is the Chariot's card. The Chariot is getting on the journey and great movement forward. And in her headspace, I really feel like, you know, she is not getting the energy and the commitment from him that she feels like she deserves. She's been waiting for it because she's already put it out there about what it is that she exactly needs. She's waiting for him to move forward quicker, faster, and, you know, with new zest, but he's not doing it to her expectations, and she is burdened, okay? In the heart space for the masculine, King of Pentacles, earth sign, okay? The King of Pentacles comes out a lot. So He wants this is either the masculine's energy or this is an energy of in his heart space. He wants to create, right, in this new cycle, something stable, something solid, something that they can build on. Okay, and then it comes with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, I want to come in, I want to give you my truth, I want to give you my honesty. You know, it's he very much wants to come in and give her and communicate this truth, because what does he want? He wants the Two of Cups. He wants the Two of Cups. He wants to be with her. He wants union. He has the Two of Cups in his heart. He has the Three of Cups in his headspace. He wants union with her. He wants to be with her. He wants to make her the solid offer. He wants to establish a stable foundation. And then he comes out as the King of Wands, which is the match to the Queen. And this is about, you know, this fresh energy. And so there's a disconnect between the two. Like, he must think that he's really, boy, I'm on track with my divine feminine, and, you know, I've talked to her, I've apologized, and, you know, hopefully that keeps her attached to me. But she's not buying it, because she is a lot smarter this time. Not that she wasn't smart, but she's been on this journey for a while. She's evolved. And while he thinks he may be doing all this stuff as a king, as a leader, as this, you know, powerful person who's gonna, you know, who's learned from this separation, it's not enough. Okay, it's just not enough for her. And, you know, he's coming up with great cards, at least, you know, these first two lines, you know, wanting to communicate, wanting to work as a team, wanting to give her a solid offer, wanting reunion in his headspace. Then in the heart space, the King of Pentacles, wanting to give her a solid, stable foundation, wanting to come forward with the truth with the Knight of Swords, wanting union in his heart with the Two of Cups. And then this King of Wands energy, being the leader, someone who's taking control of the situation, who's focused, who has this new energy, who's ambitious, who's powerful. And that's how he's feeling in his head and his heart space. But in her head space, it's not clicking. So now in her heart space, remember I said she loves him, but right now her logic is the winner in this situation at this time, on this day, and this energy check-in. Her logic is the winner over her heart. In her heart space, she has the Ten of Cups. She still sees him as her emotional bliss, okay? She very much does. She feels it in her heart, but it doesn't make her a fool. She has the Two of Cups, which is the match to his heart space. She also wants union, but she has the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is, don't play with me. Tell me the truth. What is it that's going on? She is the wiser. Remember, I just told you, just because she has the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups, you know, that she loves him doesn't make her the fool. She is wise. She is the Queen of Swords in her heart now, and she will not be sidetracked by this love that she has for him, okay? And then she has the Star card right after in her heart. She's being divinely guided, okay? She's being divinely guided, or probably even divinely protected at this time. The Star is also a card of hope. So while she's looking for truth and she is the wiser, she has some hope, and she's being divinely assisted that maybe at some point this Ten of Cups, this Two of Cups can come into fruition. But that's in her heart. But the trump is the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is wise. The Queen of Swords wants the truth, demands the truth, doesn't take anything less than the truth. So in her heart space, the Swords is thoughts, right? The Swords is mental energy. So this very strong card of mental energy is in her heart space, which very much goes with her head space, okay? So she's balancing her head and her heart, and her head's winning because she knows what she deserves. Now, in the 3D space, okay, what's going on with the masculine? So this is where it starts to get a little worrisome. So the 3D space, I feel like he's acting like he's single. So while he may be communicating with her, I want you back, I want to see you, I want to talk to you, I want reunion, I want union, I want to, you know, give you something stable and solid. He's got the Nine of Pentacles in his 3D space, which is about, you know, someone who's single, someone who's confident, someone's got great self-esteem, they're feeling fabulous. So I almost feel like he is feeling pretty good about himself, because remember, here he's thinking he's doing all the right stuff, but that comes with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about moving on. Then he has the Knight of Cups, and then he has the High Priestess. So here's what I really got from this combination is that he is behaving as, you know, this renewed, confident person, okay? this great self-esteem. He's single. He's fabulous. He's, um, in the 3D, he's feeling pretty good about himself. He feels like he's doing the work. He's communicating in just the right amount of that he feels like this relationship needs. That's the amount he's planning to invest, which is not enough for her. And yet, with this Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups, and High Priestess, what I'm getting from this is like, I feel like he's moving on. And with this Knight of Cups, it's like, where is he sharing love? Because the Knight of Cups is about communication of love, and this High Priestess is about secrets. It's about mystery. So a couple of things. It could be that he doesn't want to tell her that he loves her. Yes, I want to see you. I want to talk to you. I want union with you. But maybe I don't want to tell you or offer you or share with you this message of love, because with this moving on energy, I feel like he's not quite that committed yet, because I don't see two of swords or two of pentacles here where he's juggling. But I do feel like with this High Priestess, there's this air of mystery, and this is the Divine Feminine in 3D, and this is something about, are you moving on from the High Priestess? Are you not sharing with her this love that you have, and you're acting single? So I just kind of feel like, I don't know why my gut got that when I was sensing that, because there has to be a reason why the feminine is feeling this way. And when we have these higher vibration cards here of, I'm learning, I want to make you an offer, I want union, I want to give you something stable, I want reunion, I want to give you my cup of love, like with the Two of Cups, I want to come with my truth. There's something here with this collective. They are energetically vibing. The feminine is picking up on something, and the feminine is picking up on, are you acting like you're single? Who are you sharing your love with? Because are you planning to move on from me and this connection? Because there are secrets at this time. Let me know if that resonates for you guys. And it kind of matches here with her 3D space, okay? And what we have for her is we have the Five of Pentacles in the 3D. She's feeling abandoned, and she's feeling rejected again. And it's this Eight of Cups. It's this Eight of Cups, I'm telling you, and this Nine of Pentacles energy, and this High Priestess, and this Knight of Cups. It's like you're acting like you're single, right? You're not truly really committing all that you're saying all the right things. Your actions, I don't feel like his actions are matching up. There's some secrets here. He's acting like he's single. Who else is he sharing his love to? What is this Eight of Cups? What are you moving on from? And so I didn't even bother clarifying it, because I knew I was going to get 3D messages, and we'll get that. We'll find out where is this love going? Where is this energy going? What is this secret? So in her 3D, she's feeling abandoned, okay? She's feeling abandoned, rejected, because he's not coming forward and making the effort as she would want it, given everything that they've been through. So she's being strong. She's being strong. She's staying in her strength. She's staying in her power. She's looking for continued judgment. Judgment is also about evaluation. She's evaluating him at this time. Remember, she had the Page of Swords energy once, and so recently. And so now, since the Page of Swords, she's been in this death mode, like, you're not changing enough, and now I'm ready to end this relationship. And so this judgment is like, I've evaluated you, okay? And now I'm the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the match to this king, but it doesn't matter. What I'm getting from this is she is not going to take it. She's done. She's done. She's in her power. She's learned from this journey. She loves him. She wants union too. She sees him as emotional bliss, but I really feel like she's at this place in her life where she's learned her lesson. She doesn't want to go backwards. She doesn't want to be hurt again. She doesn't want to be burdened by this relationship that makes her feel this way. And so she, in the 3D now, is this Queen of Wands, okay? She came up as a 3D in the heart space before, where she was being protective of her heart, and rightfully so, because she knew it. She knew this was going to come up even before we did this reading. It was starting to show that she was, very skeptical, and now she is the Queen of Wands in the 3D. She's in her power. She's fiery. She's independent. She's grateful for this connection and what it's taught her, but she's ready to move on. 3D message to from the masculine to the feminine. Oh, feminine, I'm reinventing myself. I'm reinventing myself by investing in myself, and I'm determined to change, okay? That was with the Three of Pentacles here. that he has in his headspace. Like he really feels like he wants to reinvent himself. He wants to make an investment in himself, and he's determined to change. Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad. I'm glad you want to change. The next message is purge with the Five of Swords, Five of Thoughts, and the journey. And so what he's purging, he's trying to purge, this Five of Swords, this fight that they had, this conflict that they had in the past. He's trying to purge that so that he can begin a new beginning. So, some of it for him also has to do with like, yeah, I don't want to make the same mistakes. And I'm going to tell you this last message here before I give you my opinion on this again, but his last message is fear, and it is clarified by the Page of Earth, which is plans. And then we have the Devil card. And so this is where I get my answer. And the answer is, I have fear of making plans with you because I have addictions, or I am stuck, this Eight of Cups, not able to move on from certain behaviors, relationships, or people. So I cannot make plans with you. Remember, she's looking for plans. She's looking for action. She's looking for more than words. And here's the message. I'm scared to make plans because I'm having a hard time letting go of people, things, behaviors, addictions. I really feel like this might be karmic. I don't know for sure, but I just feel like with this Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess is why he's not coming in full force making plans like he should, because he is very much attached to something at this time. So he has some fear about making plans with you because he's scared you might end this relationship. And you know what? He doesn't know that you're the smarter, that you already know, and you felt this energetically. And so you are shifting yourself. Okay, so that's why he's coming on with the words and the communication, but he's not coming forward with the action because he has a fear to make plans with you because of addictions, because of not being able to let go of relationships, people, things, substances, whatever. He's not able to let go of something. So that is his 3D man. He's telling you, yes, I get it. I get why you're burdened. My message is I'm having a hard time. I am having a hard time. I'm fearful of making plans. I'm trying to purge this fight so I can start a new journey. I want to reinvent myself. He really wants to try. He really wants to try. But I have a hard time. I mean, he's not able to beat that devil's energy right now because of his fear, and just because he continues to be in this Five of Swords kind of energy where he's like overthinking, overly obsessive. That's also this devil's energy, overly obsessing about what happened in the past. This is also about fear of making plans. He's not ready to make plans with you at this time. That's why you don't see action. That's why you see words. That's why you see, the communication. You're getting that type of action, but he's not coming to you and saying, Divine Feminine, let's plan our future out now. Yes, I want union. Yes, I want to make an offer. He's saying those things, but he's not saying, okay, I'm ready to commit to make plans with you. He's not doing that. At least this collective, he's not doing that. He's like all about communication, all about wanting to make this offer, telling you he wants to make an offer, all about reuniting and talking about this solid, stable foundation, okay? I mean, he's saying the right things. But man, when I got this 3D energy here about him acting single with the Nine of Pentacles, having this renewed self-esteem, that feminine you probably gave him, right? You probably made him feel confident and better because you welcomed him back because you have this love for him. But boy, is he feeling really good about himself, but he's keeping secrets. He's keeping secrets, and his secret is that he might be expressing love elsewhere, or his secret is that, he is fearful of making plans because he has addictions to people and things. He's also obsessed with this past that he has had with you, and he is having a hard time purging all of that to start this fool's journey, okay? All right, sorry, I wish it was a little bit more unicorn and, like rainbows here, but this is a very real reading, and I've always been a very honest reader with all of you guys, so that's just what I'm getting. And again, if it's not resonating with you, don't even bother listening to the rest of this. So 3D messages from the feminine to the masculine, balancing the scales, okay? This is all about karma, and funny enough, karma comes out again. So this is about balancing the scales. He needs to balance the scales. Or why? Transformation, death. Death will occur in this relationship. She's telling him once again, okay, that's already in her underlying energy. This Knight of Flames, this whole Knight of Wands, this whole passion that you want to have with me, no. You got to balance the scales or else this relationship is over. Okay, that's the first message. Clear and simple. That's all I got. The next message is separation. She is fine to go back into separation, if not even end this relationship. So forget about separation. Separation almost feels like temporary. This is going to be over, okay? And here's the Queen of Earth now. The Queen of Earth is the match to the King of Pentacles in the heart space. And so she's saying, unless you, this is the Karma card, this is justice. Unless you balance the scales, it already came up here, balance the scales with death. And now separation is coming up with justice. And she's saying, I don't care about this solid, stable foundation that you want to try to give me, okay? That's all words. We're going to go into separation if you don't balance this relationship out and really do what you're supposed to be doing here. And or else this relationship will be over. It will end. Hearts will break, but we will heal. And I will nurture myself and until this happens. She's perfectly happy choosing herself as the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Earth, and the Queen of Swords. She wants her truth. She's wiser. She's fiery. She's independent. She has no problem nurturing herself over this relationship and taking separation until the scales are balanced, until justice has truly been had. Just because you've had an apology doesn't mean the scales have been balanced. Her final message to him, and this is really powerful. The answer is yes, with full circle, which is the world, and moving on. And what she's saying is, yes, I'm going to end this. We've come full circle, and I will move on. This is the Eight of Cups. Remember, the Eight of Cups is in his 3D space too. So I just feel like people are going to want to move on. If not, they're going to move on because this cycle is done. Like, I thought they were ending this cycle and starting something new, which is what this masculine keeps saying. Remember, he's got the Wheel of Fortune in his underlying energy. I want to start a new cycle. I want to start a new cycle. I have Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, blah, 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 right? So he has all of this. But then in his 3D, he has these secrets, like, he's, having a hard time moving on from certain behaviors, people, things. And he's keeping those things a secret. Secret from his feminine, a secret from, this relationship. And he's acting single. So if he's acting single, where is this love going? Well, this love is going to maybe to other places, maybe to himself, okay? Maybe to his work, because remember, he wants to reinvent himself. He wants to invest in himself, and he's determined to change. But his next two cards with this purge and this Five of Swords and this journey, it's like this obsession over what has happened is getting in the way of him moving forward and making plans. And this fear is getting in the way of him actually making plans. And his addictions are getting in the way of this making of plans with you, feminine. And he's having a hard time letting go of certain people or things or behaviors. And so she's saying the answer is yes. I'm going to move on. We've come full circle because I'm not going to go round and round and round again. Okay. All right. Current connective energy. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wishes fulfilled. Okay. But this is also about people fulfilling their own wishes. And so the Queen of Wands is going to fulfill her own wish. I've learned, yes, I love you. I choose myself, okay? He, in the 3D space, while it doesn't really show up in the head and the heart because he wants her, he loves her, he wants to come together with her. But remember, he has this reinvention with the Seven of Earth and the determination card. Like he's choosing himself too, and he's a Nine of Pentacles. And so, he wants to make his wish come true. It could be her, that's the wish. Or he is his own wish, right? Because he's feeling very single and fabulous. So people are going to make their wishes come true in the 3D. They're going to manifest that wish, okay? And this relationship is now suspended in time yet again. Why? Because of the Queen of Wands, because she's not getting what she needs, because she's heartbroken. and there's a loss. And this could also be this potential third party, or that she senses it. And the third party doesn't have to be a person, okay? It can be a person, it could be a job, it could be family members, it could be anything. But something has now gotten in the way of this progress. And notice that the way these cards came out, it's like they want to manifest something, but oh, oops, hold on, we're suspended. The Hanged Man is also about people not being able to let go of relationships, people, things, circumstances that are not good for them. So this is very much, I feel like, the masculine's energy. We're going to fulfill our own wish. We want to manifest something, but oops, we're stuck. So the Queen of Wands becomes the leader because of this third party situation, partner, whatever. And she decides we're at a pause, and I may now move on. Okay? Future energies. Again, don't get too stuck on the future energy, because, things that happen in the current situation, in the current energies, and energies change quickly, as you guys are witnessing, as I've been channeling this collective, right? Things have changed so much. Energy changes so quickly. And it's like it kind of makes your head spin as quick as it changes. But that's the thing. It's about trying not to get triggered, because people change, things change, circumstances change. So I'm very proud of this feminine who, while she has this love, and yes, she has the burden, she's choosing herself. She's staying in her power, okay? That's most important. This journey is not just about union. This journey is not just about, oh, is the masculine changing? Because I get those questions all the time. This journey is about, are you evolving? Are you growing? And are you in your power, okay? This journey is about your evolvement, of your evolution to your highest and best self. So stay in that. Future energies, we have... wait, hold on. How did this come out? Here's what we had. Okay, sorry. So we had the Four of Cups, boredom in the future. This is dissatisfaction. People are bored. And this also could be very much this masculine's energy, right? Like, he has fears. I can't make plans, but I do want to start this new journey. It's kind of like in the future, I think he's really going to figure out that, you can't toy with so many people. You're going to end up at the same place, and you're not gonna be happy, okay? So in the future, there's dissatisfaction, there's boredom. He's gonna get bored in other people, in other situations. He's gonna, feel bored in this, because she, I don't know if he's gonna have the opportunity to feel bored with this feminine, because this feminine's like, bye, I'm out. So, I feel like this is the masculine's energy, right? So he's very much, there's going to be some boredom, some dissatisfaction with this connection, if there isn't already, okay? Then we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the match here. This is now the feminine's energy. She's like, tough shit. If you're bored, I'm the wiser now, okay? And this offer, this Page of Pentacles, this little offer that you want to make of what? Of this love? Not sure if I'm going to take it, right? There is this offer of love that still comes in the future, right? This Page of Pentacles is the 3D. So I just feel like he's going to figure it out, that other things and people and situations and jobs or what have you keep him bored, and he's not going to be happy. And, he comes to this Queen of Swords, and she's like, I'm the wiser now, man. Like, I'm not messing around. So there's this offer that's going to be made. There's this Ace of Cups, which is the offer. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is success, okay? So I just feel like in the future, it feels like, people, they still want to be successful in this relationship. But this boredom mentality is dangerous. And this is the masculine. And this is kind of like, oh, I feel like I'm settled with her now, so let me kind of dip into some old behaviors. That's this card. And so I feel like, he's going to get to that place where he's not satisfied anymore. No one is satisfying him. And he's going to come back to the Queen of Swords, try to make an offer and be successful. But, people got to stay in their power. Bottom of the deck for the Oracle card, for the 3D message, ascending. So I really feel like that's the feminine. The feminine has ascended. The bottom of the deck for the tarot, withdrawal. Four of Swords, she's retreating from him. So I really feel like these 3D messages are really, really owned and controlled by the feminine, who is now in her ascension, who is now in her power. She's very much taking control of the situation. And I love this. I'm so proud of her. She's done with the bull, okay? She's done with the BS. And if you're not going to come to me high vibration, then don't come to me at all, right? You broke my heart before. You're breaking it again, or I'm not gonna allow you to break it again, because this time I'm the Queen of Wands, okay? Bottom of the deck for the connective energies, Nine of Wands, okay? That's about hanging in there. It's about determination. It's about endurance. It's about keeping on. And so, you know, I feel like, you know, yeah, there's a lot of love. But this masculine is slipping. He is slipping, and I'm not sure if, you know, we expected that. And maybe it's realistic that he did, right? I don't know if people change 100% when they come back, because that's what the healing is when you come back together. But I feel like he's slipping again, or has the potential to slip again. And the feminine senses it. The feminine knows it. And she is all about the death of this relationship. And she is in the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands energy came up twice. Queen of Wands in the current, Queen of Swords in the future, Queen of Swords in her heart, Queen of Swords in the 3D, okay? She is the leader of this situation now. And she's going to be successful with or without him. No doubt about it. But he is slipping, and she's in her power, and she might very much say, you know, boy, bye. Like, she might be done. She might be done. Okay. Wish I really had better news. Not sure if I even want to see anybody's comments, but feel free to comment and let me know if it resonated. But, you know, things take time, and I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens on Friday. So, if you're interested in your own personal reading, please go to my website, queenoflight1111.com, and book a session with me there. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Wednesday.